Imagine this. You are walking in a park, and suddenly an enraged dog lunges from behind the bushes. You have exactly 2 seconds before contact. What do? Hit it? Run? Scream? According to statistics published in the Journal of the American Veterinary Medical Association, 99% of people make instinctive mistakes in this critical moment that only fuel the animal's aggression and make bites inevitable. Today we will break down the biomechanics and neurobiology of a dog attack, and at the end we will show one specific physical technique that is guaranteed to stop even the fiercest dog in just 3 seconds without putting your hands near its teeth. And before we begin, answer in the comments. Have you ever been in a situation where a strange dog attacked you or your dog? What did you do at that moment, and did it work? Your experience could save someone's health. To understand how to stop an attack, you first need to understand what is happening in the dog's brain at that moment. When a dog enters attack mode, it enters a state that veterinary ethologists call the red zone. In this state, according to research from the Journal of Veterinary Behavior, the animal develops tunnel vision. Due to a massive release of adrenaline and norepinephrine, pain receptors are blocked, and the cognitive part of the brain responsible for obedience shuts down. This is precisely why screaming "no" or "come" at a dog in the heat of a fight is absolutely useless. It physically cannot hear you. Moreover, your screams and arm waving are perceived by its nervous system as the shriek of a victim or retaliatory aggression, which only increases the depth of the bite and the fury of the shaking. The first second of any attack is about breaking visual contact. If the dog hasn't latched on yet but is closing the distance, your task is to create a barrier. The biomechanics of an attack are such that the dog aims for a moving target. Research from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, on bite prevention recommends using any object, a bag, a jacket, an umbrella, or even a bicycle. By thrusting the object in front of you, you redirect the attack. The dog bites what is closest to it. If it latches onto your bag, let it go. This will give you those critical seconds to find high ground or get behind a fence. But what if the dog has already latched on? Or if two dogs are locked in a deadly fight? This is where the wheelbarrow method comes in, recognized by experts at the Merck Veterinary Manual as the safest and most effective method of physical intervention. Why does it work? A dog draws its strength from the leverage of its hind legs. These allow it to lunge and shake its victim. If you are a witness to a fight, you must approach the attacking dog from behind. This is important as you stay out of reach of the teeth. Grab it by the hind limbs near the thighs and abruptly lift them up like the handles of a wheelbarrow. At this moment, a miracle of biomechanics occurs. The dog loses its leverage, its center of gravity shifts to its front paws, and it is forced to release its jaws to avoid falling face first into the ground. As soon as it lets go, you begin moving backward, continuing to hold the legs up and moving in a circular motion. Why circle? According to canine service protocols, this prevents the dog from turning around and biting your hands. You spin it until you are behind a door or barrier. This takes exactly 3 seconds but requires decisiveness. If the situation is critical and the dog has a death grip, not releasing its jaws even when losing leverage, professionals use the lever or strangulation method. As scary as it sounds, it is more humane and effective than beating the animal. If you have a leash or a belt in your hands, you make a loop, slip lead, around the dog's neck and pull strictly upward. This cuts off the oxygen supply. According to data from veterinary clinics of North America, under conditions of hypoxia, the dog's brain instantly switches from attack mode to survival mode. The inhalation reflex forces it to release its teeth. As soon as the grip loosens, the tension must be instantly released to avoid injury. Now about the mistakes that cost lives. The most dangerous one is trying to pry the jaws open with your hands. The bite force of some breeds reaches 150 to 200 atmospheres. By trying to stick your fingers in the mouth, you will simply lose them. The second mistake is hitting the dog. A blow to the head only provokes greater fury. The only vulnerable spot where a strike might work is the nose or eyes, but hitting those on a moving animal is extremely difficult, and the risk of missing is too high. For those who want to protect themselves preventatively, what do the tests say? Citronella sprays, according to research published in Applied Animal Behavior Science, are often more effective than pepper sprays for dogs. Pepper spray can cause unpredictable rage or simply fail to work on a dog in a state of adrenaline shock, whereas the sharp alien smell of citronella causes cognitive dissonance and forces the dog to retreat simply out of surprise. If you become the object of an attack and cannot apply the wheelbarrow or strangulation, use the turtle position. Fall to your knees, tuck your chin to your chest, and cover your ears and neck with your hands. The neck and groin are the most vulnerable areas where major arteries are located. Statistics from the Journal of the American Veterinary Medical Association show that in this position, the severity of injuries is reduced by 70%, as the dog cannot reach vital organs. Remember, any fight ends not when the dogs have separated, but when you have moved them into different rooms. Adrenaline stays in a dog's blood for another 20 to 30 minutes. If you simply let go 5 seconds after interrupting the attack, there is a 90% probability it will attack again. Therefore, maintain control until the animal is fully isolated. Take care of yourselves and your pets. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos on how science helps us understand and control the animal world. We are here to make your life safer and more mindful. See you soon.